Hey everybody, this is Nick Ponte. I'm a co-founder at Remote Millionaires, and in this video, I want to show you what it looks like to become a Remote Millionaire partner. Because for those of you that don't know, myself and my co-founder Tom Gaddis, we have a digital marketing agency out in Maui, Hawaii. And that agency has allowed us to generate a pretty significant amount of revenue. You can see here, this is for 1 year's time, around $287,000. And this is just in our Square account. We've also got a Stripe account, PayPal. We get checks, believe it or not, still. But the reason I'm pointing this figure out to you is because I think that $287,000 is a pretty significant number that anybody can get excited about, because if I told you that it only takes me 10% of my time to work on this business, to continue to do that, and I can do it from anywhere in the world, I think that everybody should strive to have this type of business. And that's why we've put together the Remote Millionaires Partnership Program, is because we have this model figured out. We have it figured out so well that we're able to give an exact replica to our partners. And I'm going to share with you what is in that replica, but we're able to give that to our partners so that they can get set up for success, and they don't have to do all the difficult stuff that we had to in order to get this type of business. So there are three main pieces of the Remote Millionaires Partnership Program, and it's one, client getting, all about getting clients, right? Number two, it's all about project management. What do you do with those clients once you bring them in? And then number three, the fulfillment side. How do you deliver products and services to those clients once you bring them in? Because at the end of the day, I don't do the client getting, I don't do the project management, and I don't do the fulfillment. But how do I get it all done within our agency? Well, I hire people to do all those things for me. And that's really the meat of Remote Millionaires and the partnership program. So on day one, let me show you what you get access to. So there are a lot of perks, and I'm going to start out just at the top here, because you get immediate access to our partnership portal. And in this partnership portal, you get access to 5 stages immediately. Now, stage number 1 is where you get access to all the deliverables. So if you don't have a website, we're going to give you a website. If you don't have a company handbook, we're going to give you a handbook. If you don't have any software on your computer to help you build an agency, well, we're going to give you that software too. That's all included with the Remote Millionaires Partnership Program. We're also going to give you a one-on-one jumpstart call as soon as you join. So when you join, we get on a call with you, we make sure that you get everything set up like it should be, and then you're ready to hit the ground running and start hiring your team, right? So there are a lot of deliverables that we give you in this process, but the first thing that we want you to do is get set up for success. We want your website looking good, so when your clients start going there, they feel like you're a professional, regardless of if you're just getting started or if you already have some clients. We want to make sure that you're set up for success. So that's stage 1. You can get in there and get all that set up within 1 day. We have it set up and so finely tuned that it is so easy to access all the information and get it going for yourself. So stage 2 is where we actually show you how to hire a team. So if you don't know how to get clients and you're looking to help get clients, if you don't know how to do development or fulfillment, or you want to run ads or do SEO and you don't know how to do all those things, we're going to teach you how to hire somebody to do them for you. And that's where we teach you how to do all this. Now, the cool thing about this is when I was getting started, I thought in order to hire a team, I would have to pay somebody a salary. But we have a very creative way to hire all these people and get a all-star Rolodex of people to help us with our products and services without even putting any money down. In fact, when we do bring people on to actually do the work for us, we use our clients' money so that we don't even have to pay out of pocket to do it. So it's a genius way to do it. And you can see we've got all these videos step by step. They're all about 5 to 10 minutes long on how to hire this team. So for those of you that have had questions, where do I hire? How much do I pay them? What kind of job posting do I make? How do I interview them? This entire process I've done hundreds of times, and I've taught it to hundreds of people, if not thousands of people. So I have a lot of experience with this, and that's what you get in these videos right here. So stage number 3 is all about client getting. So how do you get clients? We've actually got a free way, a way that you can use to get clients for free. You don't have to spend any money. You don't have to pay to run ads or anything like that. You can use this strategy. It's our remote prospecting strategy to get clients. It works like gangbusters. We've got tons of people that are following this exact method that get clients all the time, and you can do it remotely from anywhere in the world. So if that sounds interesting, you're going to want to check that section out as soon as you become a Remote Millionaires partner. Now, we also have some more advanced strategies. So if you want to spend a little money on running ads, I know exactly how to run ads to get clients. I can literally get you set up tomorrow, and you can get a faucet of leads coming into your business tomorrow. And if you've ever struggled with running ads or bringing in clients in that way, then this is something that you're going to want to pay attention to, because if you can control your lead source by hitting a button, you are going to have a massively successful business. In fact, we have to turn our ads off because we can't even deal with how many leads come in. And that's a pretty good problem to have. And I want anybody that's watching this video to have that problem. So that's what stage 3 is. It's all about client getting. So let's jump over to stage 4 real quick, because stage 4 is all about having more life. Because once you have client getting figured out, you have a team that you know can help you with all those things. Well, it's all about systemizing so you can start to pull yourself out of your business and go from being self-employed to becoming a business owner. So that's what this is all about. In my business, I hired somebody to help me put together all of the standard operating procedures that it takes to run my business. So this is really where you get an exact replica, because we give you all of our standard operating procedures. I think we have 20 full standard operating procedures in PDF format that explain everything from how to build websites, how to run ads, how to get clients, what to say to clients, the pricing for all of our services, how we close them, how we have a salesperson close them. Everything that it takes to run this type of business, we have in a standard operating procedure, and we give it to you so that you can systemize your business. And the videos that you see here on your screen accompany those standard operating procedures. So we show you how to implement them for yourself. So at this point, you can start to see how you have a pretty clear picture on building a 6-figure business. And if you already have a 6-figure business, this is how you get to multi 6 figures and 7 figures by systemizing right here in this process. And remember, all this information you're getting from somebody that is actually doing this. I have this business right now and I'm giving it to you. It's not based off of theory. It's not based off of something I did 10 years ago. This is all based off of information that we are getting right now actively from being in the trenches. So keep that in mind. A lot of people out there, they talk about building digital agencies and they're coaches and gurus and all that stuff, but they don't really actually have this type of business, which is why our students have so much more success than everybody else out there. It's because what we're doing is what we're actually doing, and what other people are teaching isn't what they're doing. It just sounds good to be a product. So keep that in mind. And stage 5 is really when you go from being in that 6-figure mark to scaling to 7 figures, and how do you unlock more freedom in your life and make those decisions. I mean, you're already getting a lot of clients and revenue coming in, but making the decisions day to day, it's really about mindset. Like, what do I do now that I don't have to worry about money? What do I do now that I have people doing all those things for me? And I can say from my personal experience that I've never had a lot of money growing up. So when all of a sudden I started making a lot of money, I was confused at what to do. And here's where a lot of people, they lose the success that they've made. And I don't want you to be one of those people. So stage 5 is all about how to not only keep all the money you're making, but turn that into more money and phase yourself out of your business completely. So that's our partnership portal. There are also a number of things that you get when you become a partner. One of them being weekly calls with our subject matter experts. So when we put this program together, we thought, what are the 3 main things that we could give live ongoing trainings for every single week? And those things are all of the main obstacles that we face when building this type of business: sales and prospecting, building a team, and then just all about local marketing strategy. So every week we have live training on all those things. So as you go through this partnership portal and maybe you have a question on client getting, will you go to the sales and prospecting weekly call during that week? The calls are not required. You go there when you need help, when you need to get questions answered, when you have mastermind type questions, that's when you go. And you have the support if you need it. Now, the other thing that we give you is a private Slack channel where me, Tom, our concierge, and our other subject matter experts are working with you directly in your own private Slack workspace channel. So if you ever have a question, you just pop it in there and you will get a response within 24 hours. That way you are never, ever on your own. And again, I know that one of the things that I struggled with when I was getting started was I had questions, but I had nobody to go to that I could trust to get answers. And when we put this program together, we wanted to make sure that all of the boxes were checked on how you could get the most support you possibly could. And what better way is there than giving you a direct line of access to us? Now, keep in mind, this is our highest level of support, and obviously we can't just give it to everybody. We keep the Remote Millionaires Partnership Program small because the quality is important to us. We want to make sure anybody who's a partner, they get all of the support that they could possibly need. So that's really important, right? You have the partnership portal, the weekly calls, and the private Slack workspace to work with us directly. So when you compare all of that with all of the done for you replica elements that I'm giving you of my agency, this is an all-inclusive 1-2 knockout punch in building a remote digital marketing agency. So if you are somebody that has ever wanted to do this and has not been able to have the success that you see other people having, then this program is probably for you. And if you are somebody that has never even tried building a digital agency, well then if you were to look at the Remote Millionaires Partnership Program, this is going to be like showing up with a Ferrari on race day for the first race that you've ever tried to attend in your entire life. And so I'm really excited to share this information with anybody that is interested, because at this level, this is where we get to see people change their lives so much. And it has probably been the most rewarding aspect of doing what I do, seeing people go from not having a business to having a massively successful business and living this insane life that they never could have imagined. For me, that's the most rewarding part. And it's because the people that join the Remote Millionaires Partnership Program, they are significantly motivated to do so, but they also have the skills and the accountability and the mentorship to do so. So if you think about where you want to go with your business and with your life and how much freedom and wealth you want to accumulate, this is a partnership program that I hope is on your radar, because again, it's based off of real world information, what we're actively doing in our businesses, and we are set up to support our partners like no other program out there. So if you haven't already, make sure you schedule a call with one of our success coaches. We want to hear about you, about your business, about your story, where you're at, and see if we can help. Because at the end of the day, if we can, if it sounds like it's a good fit, we'd love to have you on board to join us. So I hope that this video was informative for you. Let me know if you have any other questions. Let our success coaches know if you have any other questions. We'd love to get on a call with you and talk about your business and figure out where you're at and if this solution is the right one for you. So with that, take care, and I hope you have a nice day.